At Best Reviews, we help shoppers find the best products on the market. We take popular items and put them to the test, just like you would use them at home, to see if they deliver what the manufacturer promises. This way, you have all the information you need before you buy. Today, we're trying out the DeLonghi 9-in-1 air fry, convection oven, broiler, and baker that comes with pizza and cookie presets. DeLonghi says that this 9-in-1 air fry convection oven delivers quick, crispy results with minimal oil. The brand markets this air fry convection oven as a more compact, energy-efficient alternative to a full-size oven. Here's a recap of our pros and cons. First, the pros. The DeLonghi air fry oven is a versatile countertop appliance that can do almost everything your range can do in only a fraction of the space. We especially liked that it could air fry and had special settings for cookies and pizza alongside the typical countertop oven features. We could see using an appliance like this to completely replace our toaster and air fryer, or to supplement a normal range for bigger meals. We were especially impressed with how little heat the oven generated, even though we used it for several hours straight. Now the cons. Because the cook time starts immediately after the preheating is finished for most functions, you need to be ready to put your food in the oven as soon as it's heated to the right temperature. We also noticed that it's difficult to get the rack into the lowest position unless the handle on the door completely clears the countertop when opened. The air fryer takes longer than our traditional air fryer to cook, but you don't have to air fry in batches since you have a bigger basket. The bottom line. The DeLonghi Air Fry Convection Oven is a convenient and easy-to-use way to cook most of your favorite dishes. The 9 presets make it simple to put together a meal without giving much thought to temperature settings and cook times. And the large glass door and internal light allows you to check in on your food quickly and easily. It looks sleek and doesn't take up a lot of space or throw off much heat, making it a great option to replace several appliances at once in your kitchen.
This is the Cuisinart Deluxe Toaster Oven Broiler. Has a beautiful design, stainless steel, has a nice roll bar handle in the front here. When you open it, you can see the interior is quite generous. It's 0.6 cubic feet. It can hold a 12-inch pizza, a whole roast chicken, and it can also toast 6 slices of bread. So let me show you what else comes with your oven. This is your baking pan and rack, and the rack is adjustable, so you put it this way and it's high, put it this way, it's much lower. This is your adjustable interior rack. On the top position it has a lock, so it doesn't come out all the way, but it can also be removed and put into multiple positions like so. This is the way you would put it if you're going to put a whole roasted chicken in there. I'm just going to turn it back over. Put it back in here because I'm going to use it in this position later. So that's the inside of your oven. The other thing is it has 9 functions, and let me show them to you. First, you can see your clock display and large display here. And just by turning this knob, it starts to step through the functions. You have toast, bagel, and the one that's blinking is the function that you're on, bake. And then also with bake, you can use the convection function. Broil, keep warm, reheat. And let me just show you, for instance, for toast, when you put it on toast, you notice it starts blinking. And notice that the shade button blinks. This lets you know what functions are operational in that setting. So you press shade, and this is where you can adjust your shade control from 1 all the way to light to 7, which is dark. And then you just hit the start button, and then your toaster start toasting. This also tells you how much time you have left in your toast cycle. I'm going to turn it off again, just so I can show you something else. For instance, here's your bagel. You're going to do the same thing, shade, set your shade on whatever you want. And then here you can also use the defrost function, and you'll see a little snowflake show up there. And that's really great, especially if you happen to freeze your bread or your bagels, you can use that. So then you have bake. It goes from 150. I'm going to press temp 150, and it goes all the way up to 450. So 150 to 450. And it goes in both directions. You'll also notice too, it has a 2-hour timer. So we could hit temperature. We set it on temperature, and then you can hit timer, and you can adjust the timer for whatever time up to 2 hours that you're going to cook. And then you just hit start, and it'll start preheating. So let me show you how to cook something in this toaster oven broiler. We're going to use the broil function today. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the rack because that I don't need. I'm just going to close this a little bit. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it to get it started while we're going to prepare our food. Put it on broil. And we're going to hit start and let it get ready. You don't have to preheat in the broil feature. I'm just going to loop that open a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get we're going to make, this is a modified version of our kitchen sink nachos. So I just want to show you how simple and easy this is to do. So what we're going to do is just spread the nachos out on the bottom of the pan like so. And then we're going to put our ingredients in. The first thing is, this is already cooked chicken. If you happen to have any leftover chicken, just shred it up by hand. And, you know, this is a great thing to use leftover chicken for, or you can even make quesadillas and do them in your oven. So let's just put that around, evenly dispersed. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add some black olives. And like I said, you can use whatever ingredients you like for this. This just happens to be what some of the items that we had very handy. These are chilies. So we're just going to, for a little flavor, dab those about. And then what we're going to do is the next step, you can see how easy this is. This is also a great thing to do for an appetizer because you can serve a lot of people. It's really tasty. It's slightly different than just regular old nachos. That's quite a bit of chili I put on there. And then, of course, what would nachos be without lots of shredded cheese? And you can use whatever type of cheese you want. I just happened to use one that was a little bit orange today, so it looks nice on top of the other ingredients, the green chilies and the black olives. So I think that's plenty of cheese. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to put this in the oven, slide it in. I'm going to close it. I like to leave it ajar a bit. And here is where we're going to set the timer on 12 minutes. And there we go. We're going to come back in a few minutes and check on our nachos. You're going to see how nice and bubbly the cheese is. So let's check on our nachos. I'm going to turn the oven off. Oh, look, they came out gorgeous. See how nice and evenly browned they are? That's because the oven has a really precise thermometer feedback, so it keeps great temperatures on the food you're going to cook in there. It's a really versatile product. It's the Cuisinart Deluxe Convection Toaster Oven Broiler.
Black & Decker, change the way you cook. The Black & Decker Extra Wide Convection Oven just might replace your full-size oven. The extended interior fits most 13 by 9-inch pans, a 12-inch frozen pizza, or 8 slices of bread. Plus, convection technology circulates air throughout the oven for fast and even cooking for whatever you're making. Bake, broil, toast, and keep warm functions give great results for a variety of tasks. And the included bake pan and broil rack make the process even easier. A pair of precision timers serve as your trusty cooking partners. The 60-minute timer with stay-on functionality is great for extended cooking tasks. And the dedicated toast timer crisps bread to perfection. Plus, keep the oven tidy with a removable crumb tray that allows you to discard food crumbs before they burn in the bottom of the oven. The Black & Decker Extra Wide Convection Oven. Spacious baking right on the countertop.
Introducing the Chefman food mover, the conveyor oven that continuously toasts, bakes, and broils food to perfection. No more burnt food or fingers. Watch it cook on the move through the window and grab it safely from the exit ramp when it's ready. Or speed up the process with a convenient eject button. Built with intelligent touch controls, 6 cooking modes, and 7 shade settings, there's an easy option for any type of meal. Move food from fresh or frozen to finished faster with infrared technology that evenly distributes heat for unbeatably consistent results. Or just set to bake and close the doors to make the softest cinnamon buns. Designed with a removable dishwasher-safe conveyor belt, cleaning the food mover is as easy as cooking with it. The Chefman Food Mover. Meals in motion.
Cook almost anything with 7 easy cooking modes. Pizza, bake, toast, broil, bagel, roast, and keep warm. All in one convection toaster oven.